And more of the same for Poland. We saw in the last match, Klimowicz just giving no time away, taking the ball earlier and earlier. Swiatek doing exactly the same in the first point. Last time these two played, it was a competitive start to the match. It wasn't till 4-3 in the first set that Swiatek was able to break the Lee serve. Then went on a run of 7 games in a row. Well, looking to write a different story out there today. 3 break points in a row. Good use of the body serve.
15-40.
Swiatek breaks in the first game of the match. She's a player that mentally prepares herself for quick starts in matches. She'll walk on court with the headphones on, says that music helps her keep the energy high and the focus ready to go. Speaking about not getting bored with winning easily. She says it's a great feeling to dominate in a match. It's not always possible, but there's something she looks to do out there.
Iga Swiatek representing Poland.
Adding to the winner count already. I mentioned she likes to dominate. I've also mentioned she's a Wimbledon champion. Won that final 6-love, 6-love against Amanda Anisimova. Had to do a bit of defending there, though, Swiatek. Came up with the answers. Lee likes to use different spins on the ball, hit different spots on the court. Service hold to love. Swiatek doing Swiatek things. Has total respect for every competitor she steps on court against. Brings her best focus level and energy. Amazing to watch the footwork, the speed at which she moves and prepares herself. Too good. You simply have to watch and admire. Accuracy levels here, line to line hitting. Reverse mistake of the Swiatek racket. So you have to take your time between points when you feel like points are going quickly against you. Nice spin on that ball, jumping up off the bounce of the serve. Keeps the ball in play there, Lee. A lot of traffic was going down the middle of the court. Swiatek was able to dictate. Ends up with the error. First double fault. Double fault caused just by the pressure of the caliber of player down the other end of the court. She knows she can't just roll in the second serve, taking a bit more risk. Another break point for Poland. Pushing and pulling Lee around the court. Such a great athlete, such good leg strength. Ready with a nice wide, strong base, really pushes the footwork. First step to get in position, hit the best possible shot she can. Made her play that one extra shot. Gabriela Lee just holding firm within the point. Just going down a little too much on that volley. Needed to push that racket head forwards. Just overplaying on a couple of shots here, Swiatek. It does give Lee an opportunity to get one of the two breaks back. A fabulous depth on the return to start the point from Lee. And she's responding to the aggressive nature of the Swiatek game by hitting the depth and hitting heavy topspin. Getting it jumping up at shoulder height. She just got a couple of errors off the Polish player's racket due to that change. Swiatek looking to play fast into that backhand of Lee, who quite often slices on the ball. Kupka played her part in the doubles the other day. Fourth game that we've seen break points in. Nicely done. Didn't try to overplay on the final shot there, Swiatek. Excellent point from both sides of the court. Captain Delgaro, proud of the effort here on the full stretch. Having to run through the shot. Coming after her, Lee. Nothing to work for this, Swiatek. Looks easy on the scoreboard, but come on. Tells its own story. Not everything going her way right now. And Lee with more break points. Being a brick wall is paying off for Gabriela Lee. On a few occasions, simply making that one extra shot has paid off. And in 6 games, we've seen 5 breaks of serve. Gabriela Lee now needs to do something she hasn't done yet in the match and hold on to her own serve. That's another mistake. We did notice with the towel boxes that Swiatek was putting tissues as well as towels in there, whether she's got some form of cold or not quite feeling 100%. That can change your focus out there on the court, trying to dial it in. That complete miss hit. Once again, credit to Lee, though, the slice into the lefty forehand topspin. Trying to give a different look each and every shot. Dario Abramovitz, part of the Swiatek team. Her coach this season, win for set. actually himself over as the captain for Belgium. Belgium taking on Germany today to see if they can make it through to the qualifications. Currently 1 love up over in Group F. Teams looking to join Australia and Slovenia, who have already made it through their groups. Dialed in on the backhand side. The winner of these groups to play Italy, United States, Great Britain, Ukraine, Japan, Kazakhstan or Spain in the qualifiers next year. A shame for Lee. It was a fantastic forehand on the previous shot. Swiatek does hold another break point. She's just showing Lee that she's not feeling confident on the forehand side. Really running around to hit her backhand more often now. Fabulous drop shot. Sets up the opening for herself. She's been able to get a grasp in this first set. Just needs to find a way through her service game. The double fault giving away yet again a break of serve. Swiatek has become just the second woman this century to finish 4 straight years in the top 2. Something she said she's very proud about. Only Serena Williams has been able to do it. Did it through the years of 2013 to 2016. In 2022 and 2023, Swiatek ended the year world #1. Last season, this season, world #2. even with all that expectation on your shoulders, you're human. You can have good days, you can have bad days. They have that level, but can you put it on court consistently? Swiatek has had to dig deep in this first set. A little waver midway through it, but now sets herself up with set points. Puts away the forehand and takes the first set for Poland.
Second set, remaining to serve.
Lee to start things off. Try and mount a comeback. These two played in 2022. Lee was able to get 5 games on the board. Only 3 times in her career she played a top 50 player. Did get a win back in 2019 against Danielle Collins, who was 31 at the time. That was at W25. Well, tennis is a fun sport. A game of chess and having to think about where you place the ball, what your next maneuver might be. Iga once again coming out on top. Trying to take a chance with that last forehand there, Lee. Accelerate a little more on it. On a hole within the points. Looks like she's trying to be steady. Outmaneuver Swiatek. Movement. Swiatek making so many balls back to her. A little bit wayward on the first break point.
13-14.
Another entertaining, lengthy lungbuster of a point. Standing ovation from many. Appreciating the effort that both players are putting into this. It can hurt physically. The desire to win every point keeps pushing you on. Understandably, just taking a few more seconds and a little longer with a sip of the water. Some deep breaths for Swiatek. Not be feeling her best out there on the court. But is going to bring everything that she has and put it into playing for Poland. Lee's job, keep extending these rallies. Too good, the quality on the serve. Just the placement she was looking for. And a way to shorten the points. Gabriela Lee, a player that's done a lot of competing over her time, and another player that's come out of the US college system, played for Texas Tech University. Actually achieved the highest ranking in their program's history at number 5, leading her team. Lee said after winning her match against New Zealand that growing up she's played and stayed at the same club in Romania till 19 years of age, then went on to US college, ended up staying there and living there. The best plays to hit a double fault when you're 40 love up. Doesn't play on your mind. Oh, what a finish. She enjoyed that one. Got a little caught out on this shot. Ended up playing it short, and Gabriela Lee was already there. A smash on the backhand side. Strong wrist work. Pirouettes as she plays the shot. Yeah, that felt good. Starting to find the range on that forehand. Aggressive, heavy spin deep in the court. And snapping the backhand with more angle. Swiatek, who's won 62 matches this season, said the beginning was tough. Made the United Cup final as a team player, then 5 semi-finals. Such consistency, but not getting titles under the board. Bad Homburg final, Wimbledon winner. She said that counted for 2. Cincinnati won. And another title in Seoul. That's the tough thing in tennis. Doesn't matter how good you are, what winning you do. The next match, the next tournament, it's all a restart. Consistency and strength. Not just physically, but mentally. Has to be credited. Yeah, nicely done. Works her way forwards. Off the court. There's a laser bolt down the line. Over to her captain and camp. Forehand to the side with the mistakes. Does get the break. Once again has a comfortable lead in a set. Poland getting closer and closer to achieving the goal of getting through this group. Captain's jobs between changeovers, just resetting, regrouping. Gabriela Lee just maybe losing some belief now, understandably. Two people who will be desperate for the turnaround for Romania will be Mara Gaia and Monica Niculescu. Gaia, 20 years old, grew up watching Niculescu. Said it was a dream to play alongside her. Niculescu saying there was a lot of pressure. She had high expectations of me. Swiatek has other ideas. That was the case so many times. It's relentless. Oh, yes. It was maybe a little better than even she expected. The contact point behind her body to create the inside-out angle. That's what it takes to get it past Swiatek's racket right now. Gabriela Lee digging deep, trying to stop Swiatek from winning another 6-love set this season. Halfway through this second set already, she's dished out 17 through the course of the season, 2 of those coming against the world number 12, Amanda Anisimova, in that Wimbledon final. Another in Madrid against Diana Schneider, world number 13. She's giving it everything, hustling, running hard side to side. It was always going to be a tough ask out here today for the Romanian player that she's played once before, lost to, only taking 5 games that time. Not the fastest of the Swiatek serves, but it's the serve that she's been looking to develop this season. She's been working alongside Wim for set and said a lot of that was to get some free points, get some quick points going her way. To improve the pace as well as the placement. Also, a lot of her focus this year has been playing against the big hitters, looking to get those fast shots back, improve her return from big serves. she has time on the ball. Brilliant backhand. Leaning over the return, taking it on the rise. Swiatek to take the time away. He's played 3 left-handers this season. Swiatek lost the first one to Ayala in March in Miami. Then got revenge on her in Madrid before beating Schneider. Well placed. Swiatek anticipating the left-handed forehand cross-court. Picking up a little too much ground. Wonderful whip. Gabriela Lee feeling like she has to cover so much ground with her legs and her footwork. That's the solid returning and baseline play from Swiatek that has stopped Gabriela Lee being able to hold on to any of her service games out here today. Iga Swiatek serving for the match now for Poland. Edging closer. Swiatek has tried to be as efficient as she can out on court today. Clearly hasn't been feeling 100% physically, but has brought her tennis to the table. always looks to focus on herself and use every opportunity to put pressure on her opponents, and that's exactly what she's done through the course of today. Now Poland at match point. What a point to finish on. Iga Swiatek seals the deal for Poland, and they are through to the qualifiers next April.
Iga, great victory. You played the backhand volley, one of the toughest technical shots. How often do you practice this shot? Because it looks beautiful.
Well, yeah, at least one of the volleys had to go in, so I'm happy it was the last one. And at least if people watch the match point, they will think that my net game is perfect, But yeah, obviously we're practicing volleys all the time, but to get this one, it's not easy to fake it on the practice. So I'm happy that I reacted well, and it was a good match point for sure.
It's always a pleasure to watch you on court, no matter if it's grass, clay or hard. How important for you is to play in front of your home crowd?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I'm really happy that I came here, and even though, I played I don't know, million matches this year, these two were kind of special, and it gives me, more energy to spend time with the people I really like, and the atmosphere in the team was really amazing, so I had fun, and love to play more the team events. It's not always easy to fit that in the schedule, so I'm happy I used the opportunity to play in Poland because it's always amazing.
Congratulations. David, I know it's already win for Poland, but will there be a doubles match or not?
I don't know yet, to be honest. I have to ask the supervisor, but to be honest, I don't know. I hope. Do you want to do a doubles match? There is the answer, I guess.
Just for the final, David, as a captain, very experienced from 2018, you're doing all this tough job. When you have the full Polish team, is it strong enough to win the whole Billie Jean King Cup competition?
Yeah, I believe it is. We played last year's semi-final in Malaga, so we proved that we're a good team, and I believe we will back there and, we win the trophy, because that's our dream. That's our dream, my dream, our team, whole team, that I believe we are able to do it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Iga.